It is a fucking disaster in here. Oh shit. 2020. Dude, what the fuck? Ladies and gents, it's been a minute, but your boy's back. I'm ready to start getting out here and making my videos again. But I've been wanting to do this for a while, actually. The only problem is 2020 done fucked my shit up this year. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who feel the same way. Have had worse than I have, for sure. But I'm ready to get back out here and start making videos again. You can see by some shit in the background that my garage is an absolute disaster right now. I've got new tools, lots of stuff since the last video I've made. It's almost been a year since my last video. And I've collected some stuff. Got some stuff and things up in here. And it's not looking good. It's real bad. I'm even sitting at my welding desk here and it's real bad. But we're gonna get back after it. I got a little bit of an update for you guys. Yeah, we'll get into it. I think we're gonna get into it right now. So the thing about this whole thing is 2020 really gave me a good old-fashioned sack tap, if you know what I'm saying. It hasn't been a good year for me. I'm not gonna get too crazy into it, but at the beginning of this year, when I was still making videos, January of 2020, I was still making videos and I had 2 videos filmed, ready to edit and go back out, but some stuff happened, man. I got busy. I wasn't working at the time of my last videos. I didn't have a job. I was basically doing side work, doing some stuff on the side here, welding, etc. Whatever, just doing a bunch of crap. And a few months later, things started to get weird. With the whole COVID thing, stuff started to get real strange real quick. And your boy had to go get a job. And most of you know from watching the videos that I weld and fabricate. It's what I do, it's what I like to do. I'm pretty decent at it. So I went and got a job in the structural it's been a while, hang on. In the structural steel industry, still can't say it. And I was doing that for a little while. I was working that job until October of this year. I was a welder fabricator. We built a lot of different crap. You know, lots of structural steel crap, tons of random fabrication projects. I learned a lot doing that job. But I also learned another important thing, is that I hate structural steel and construction. Go figure. It's not what I like to do. It's not fun. I don't find it fun or amusing at all. In fact, I find it extremely annoying. The industry itself has got a lot of strange characters in it. And didn't really like it. So I decided to leave one day. I'm not going to get into it, but I decided to leave one day. And my wife was obviously super supportive, as she always is. And I left. So I no longer work in structural steel. But I do have a job. Well, kind of. You may be asking yourself, how do you have a job, but you don't have a job at the same time? It's very easy. I have since applied for a job just recently, and I believe I've gotten said job. I'm just waiting to hear back on when I start, etc., etc. And the good thing about the job is it's a really good schedule. It allows me to continue to do the stuff that I love to do, which is be out here in the garage building cars, welding on stuff, and making stuff. That's what I want to do. I want to have my own shop, as I've said before, and I'm working towards that goal. And I think that this job will allow me to do that. So I will be having a regular job. It is going to be 3 days a week though, which is great. It is a 12-hour shift for 3 days, but I still have 4 days to work on my own thing, which is here in the garage and making these videos and welding on stuff and building sweet cars and hanging out with my dad and all that kind of stuff, which we've got plans for stuff we want to do in the future, which is great. And the job that I've since applied for is not in the welding industry, but it affords me the opportunity to do what I love to do, and I think it's great. And I also have some other strange news. There's a lot of stuff that's changed this year, at least since I've made my last video. And you may notice a couple of things, and you may not notice a couple of things, but we'll go over it all in this video here. But you should see this sweet shitty light setup I got going on here, so it illuminates my sweet beard I'm trying to grow out here. All right, well, we'll get into some things. The beard, obvious one. It looks gorgeous, I know, all 16 hairs. But we've also got a couple new additions in the shop here. We've got a drill press that I just recently picked up. It's a 1970s Delta Rockwell 15-inch drill press. It needs some going through, and that's gonna be some future videos. We're gonna go through it, clean it all up, get it working perfect again. It does work great. You can see I was drilling some holes in some material. Works great. It's ready to rock, but I wanna clean it up and make it awesome. So that way I never have to worry about it again. So that's what we're gonna do in some future videos. We also got a new bench vise down here, and that was given to me by my brother-in-law, and we're also gonna go through that and get that working perfect, and we're also gonna paint it and restore it just like we're gonna do with the drill press. You also may see right there, that is another engine for the Rambler. We'll go over that in a second, but I bought another engine for it, and I also have some other projects in here, like this fire pit that I'm gonna build, my toolbox from my job that I had to bring back. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I have no space for anything in here, anything at all anymore. I'm literally, if you can see, I'm literally packed up in here, and I don't really know what to do with all this space. Well, all the space I don't have is what I meant to say. So we're gonna have to figure that out. We're gonna have to try and organize some shit. The front suspension on the Rambler is still completely off. I haven't done anything to the Rambler, I haven't touched it, but I have acquired parts for it. And we'll go over that here in just a second. That'll be an update as well. I'm gonna try and gist over everything in here, because your feature-length, cinema-long videos by yours truly are now back. They're back. But I'm not gonna try and do 45, 50-minute long videos anymore. People aren't watching them. So, well, I shouldn't say that. People are watching them. It's just 45-minute video of me just sitting here talking about bullshit is annoying, and no one wants to watch it. They want some action. They want something cool. They want you to be doing something, right? You guys want to see me do stuff, not just sit here and ramble. But you know, I got to do this update video, right? I got to let you guys know what's been going on. Why 2020 has just straight given it to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm jumping around a lot, but I kind of want to try and jam a little bit into here, so that way there's no like talks. You know, people are asking me questions about the Rambler on YouTube, which is great. Some people have asked me, when am I going to start making videos again? And so I'm trying to like sprinkle in a little bit of what's been holding off and how my 2020 has been. And everyone's been going through a lot of shit, so I'm just trying to jam pack this video with everything I can. So we'll keep going. An update on the Rambler. We'll just touch on a little bit of everything. I'm got you rested on my parts cleaner. The last video I believe I made, I was washing the front suspension parts and cleaning them off, getting all the grease and grime off of them for the Rambler. They're still in here. I haven't touched them. In fact, that's a lie. I've taken them out and I've rinsed them off a bit to check them, and they're pretty clean. I mean, they're ready to be painted and etc. So I'm not going to go too in-depth of an update on the Rambler, because that's going to be a separate video. We're going to do some Rambler stuff again, obviously. But it's still sitting here in all of its glory, just dirty and shitty as can be. But we're going to fix that eventually at some point. But I do have an update that a buddy of mine that I actually met, I believe I met him, he followed, I think he followed me on my YouTube. then reached out to me on Instagram, and he also has a 1964 Ty Downsend. I hope you're watching, by the way. I hope everything's great. But he gave me a full front suspension off of his 64 Rambler because he's doing a crazy build. If you guys go follow him on Instagram, I'll plug his Instagram in the video when I go to edit it. But go follow him. I mean, I don't have a ton of followers, but you know, go check him out. He's building a crazy Rambler he built like a whole box frame for it. So he didn't need any of this shit. So he gave it to me, as well as the gas tank, because the gas tank I have in here is like some fabricated sheet metal piece of shit. So he gave me his stock gas tank, which we're gonna go through. We're gonna seal it all up, etc. Blah blah blah. Who cares? Anyway, yeah. So he gave me a bunch of parts, and it's great to have all those spare parts because the plan for the car is still to do drag week. So having all those spare parts is gonna be great. Yeah. So that's kind of like the update on that. Oh wait. The engine. Hold on a second. Your boy has since picked up a 4-point great, as they call them. This is a 4.8 LS space, just like the 5.3 that I've got, that you can actually see behind it. It's right there. 4.8, 5.3. The reason why I bought it was because it was number one, cheap. I've yet to pay over $300 for an LS motor, so I'm kind of proud of that, to be honest with you. But yeah, so I got this one for $300. And it actually, I think it was $300. I might have paid more for it, but I think it was $300. But I got this, and it came with the ECU, wiring harness, truck intake. It was literally a complete motor when I got it, but I've since stripped down some of it, as you can see. I have a LS intake, LS1 intake up there. Not an LS6, because LS6 intakes are fucking expensive now. I used to buy them for like nothing. They were cheap, but now they're really expensive. A lot of LS stuff is getting expensive. I think it's just because they're so easy to make power with, and they're so cheap to start with, that everything else for them is getting really expensive. So anyway, I bought that. The only reason why, and we'll breeze through this really quick, is the 5.3, I bought it. It seemed to have been in great condition. It wasn't frozen or anything. I turned the motor over, everything was great. But I didn't even go over this in the videos, I think, before, but we bought the 5.3, and then I stripped it down in order to put a cam in it. Well, they always say and make the joke, excuse me, that was disgusting. But they always say and make the joke that if you're gonna do a cam swap on an LS, don't look at the cam bearings because they're gonna be bad. And they were bad, but they were so bad that as I was taking the cam out, the cam bearings were coming with the cam. So I ended up just saying, you know what, fuck it. It's a Gen 3 motor anyway. So I said, whatever, I just stripped the whole thing down. I ended up buying brand new OEM 5.3 Gen 4 pistons and rods. The plan was to build it as a Gen 4 and slap it in the car. Because as a lot of people know, if you're into LS stuff, is the Gen 4 bottom end is much stronger than the Gen 3. And both of these motors are Gen 3s. But what that ended up doing to me is that I can't just throw the parts in that motor and like hope for the best. I really need to bring it to like a machine shop. I just need them to put the cam bearings in it and clean the motor up. And also the crank's been out of it for so long that it's got some surface rust on it. So I definitely need to have the crank polished and everything. But so I bought this 4.8 to just basically clean it up and then just put it in the car stock and run with it until I can build the 5.3 and then swap it out, take the 4.8 out, and then I'll have a spare engine anyway. Or I might save it for another project, which I have some projects in mind for later on. That's the story of the engine. Let's keep it rolling. All right, so now we're back at the welding table. I have since ran around my entire garage just to make this welcome back video. Let me push it a little bit, getting too much of my gorgeous face. I feel like I touched on everything in the garage, but I haven't touched on anything really personal besides the job, which I had the job worked out for a little while, and then I quit, and I do have a new job waiting to start that, but the plan is to do my own thing. That's the plan. So the plan is to continue making YouTube videos, in fact, ramp it up, come back and ramp it up. I want to do, I'd like to try and do 2 to 3 videos a week. That's what I'd really like to try and do. Saying it out loud is like, it sounds like a lot of work, because it is a lot of work. But that's the plan. And at the same time, I want to do custom welding and fabrication, machine work, Frank, how do you do machine work without any machines? Well, I'm getting there. We're trying to get the money right. I have some things working in the background that I'm hoping work out for me. If they don't, whatever, we'll keep trucking and we'll make it happen when we make it happen. But the plan is to buy some equipment, and the plan is to start doing some side work, some welding and fabrication stuff. I'd like to try and focus on the stuff that I like to do, which is custom fabrication. I want to build cool shit, man. That's what I want to do. I don't want to do anything else but build cool shit. So that's the plan. What else? Wow, I mean, so much stuff. It's been like an entire year, so it's like so much stuff. But we got another dog. Now Shadow has a brother. His name is Grim. He's another all black German Shepherd. Maybe I'll try and get a clip of them here in just a second. But got another dog. Yeah, I mean, my wife's been working all year, which is great because of the whole COVID thing, but that's been great. And most importantly, which I was trying to leave this for last, but we're expecting a child. I have a son on the way. He's due in February, and we're in beginning of December now. My wife is just now 30 weeks as of this past week. So it's getting close. It's getting really close, and we're excited. We're really excited. Yeah, it's exciting, but obviously I'm a little nervous about it. We're both a little nervous about it, but we're excited at the same time. It's gonna be good. But yeah, so that's happened as well. I built out the room for him. He's got a whole nice brand new room, fresh paint, etc. All fresh furniture and all that jazz. He's ready to go. I can't wait to start building him little stuff. Like I have a plan of building him like a wagon or something, you know, like a slammed hot rod looking radio flyer wagon or something like that. I want to build stuff like that, and hopefully bring him along in my journey to have a business, and maybe he'll get into cars one day and he'll get into fabrication or whatever he does. I don't know. We're excited. It's either way, it's gonna be good. But yeah, and yeah, man, things have been weird. Yeah, it's like 2020 fucking sucks. I'm ready for this shit to be over, man. I'm ready for it to be over. And it's almost there, but I don't think 2021 is going to be any better, to be honest with you. I hate to be that negative guy, but I honestly just don't see it being any better. There's just too much of this lingering. I think it's going to take a couple years to get over all this crap. And whatever. We just got to keep on keeping on. Life's a garden, dig it, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I mean, I put on some LBs. I'm like 10 pounds heavier than probably my last video. So I mean, that's pretty much the only thing you're allowed to do during COVID time, which, I mean, we're in Georgia, so it's not like we weren't like locked down or anything for the most part, but you pretty much eat and you know, bump uglies. Eat and bump uglies. Or, you know, as I like to say, get delicious. I just made that up. I don't normally say that, but it sounds good. I like it. Getting delicious. But yeah, I mean, so got put on some LBs and now I got a baby on the way. So whatever, man. 2020 is crazy. But we're excited, man. I'm going to get this stuff going back. I feel happy right now. This is the happiest I felt in a little while, and I've been kind of in a slump. My wife has been trying to be very supportive of me, and she's realized that I've been a little bit in a slump. I mean, that job that I was working was kind of stressing me out, and I started to realize that happiness was the most important thing to me at the time. So that's what I'm aiming for, and my happiness is doing this. My happiness is building cars and doing custom fabrication, and hopefully working with my dad. Like, he wants to help me start the business and everything like that. And I really want to put a lot of effort into YouTube. I like making videos. It was so much fun to make them, but you know, once 2020 came around and things got weird, my family was struggling through the whole thing too, with the whole, when we originally shut down and everything, and things were just weird. And I was going through some personal stuff at the beginning of the year that I won't get into, but It's all over now. I mean, the COVID crap isn't, but that's all over with now, and we've since moved on. But it's gonna be good, man. And I'm really gonna try and push these videos. I want to do at least 2 or 3 a week, and we're gonna work on doing that. We're definitely gonna work on doing that. I've got some ideas. I've written down some stuff that I wanna work on, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna make a video. We're gonna shoot for 3 times a week, but maybe we'll shoot for 2 times a week. And if we get 3, I'll feel better about it. You know what I mean? Aim low or whatever. Shoot, aim low, shoot high, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, dude. Anyway, I think that's it, man. I just wanted to let you know I'm back, man. I'm back. Please comment. It was great, man. When I left, I had like 33 subscribers or 32 subscribers, which is nothing. But like 33 subscribers or 32 subscribers, which is great. I mean, that's more than I even thought people would follow me anyway, but in the grand scheme of things, you know. But now I've got like, I want to say like 57 or 58. And people are like still watching my videos. I just checked the analytics yesterday, and people are like still watching them. Like, it's weird, you know, like, I had 4 videos just yesterday were watched like 5 times. So people are like still going through my stuff and watching it, which is great. But yeah, I mean, like comment, man. I want to hear from you guys. It's great, like answering questions. People have asked a couple questions. Maybe I've answered them on there on the comments, but maybe I'll like write them down and I'll answer them on video. So it's like a little bit more personal and easier to answer, because I give really short answers on the comments, which I don't mean to. It's just not gonna write an essay, you know what I mean? Because then it's just like, who wants to read that? But yeah, comment, like reach out. Follow me on Instagram. Instagram it's gonna be, you know, around here somewhere. I'll edit it in the screen, and it'll be in the description and all that. But follow me on Instagram and like, subscribe. It does help me get to other people. You know, I don't want to be that guy that's like, dude, smash the like button, bro, just smash it. I'm not going to be that guy. I just want to you know, like and subscribe at your own leisure. Yeah, share the videos if you want. If you got friends that are into the same stuff, let them know. You know, I'm making videos. I'm not anything special, but I'll keep it real with you. At least I'll try. But yeah, anyway, like, subscribe, stay tuned. I think you have to like click a notification bell, and then you'll see that I posted another video. I don't know how it works anymore, but do that, and we'll see on the next one. Maybe we'll do some Rambler stuff. Maybe we'll do some drill press stuff. Maybe we'll clean this godforsaken garage. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for following along, guys. Appreciate it.